The modern fitness industry has successfully brainwashed a generation into believing a dangerous lie. They have convinced you that superhuman strength can only be acquired by standing under a heavy metal barbell or sitting inside a padded machine. Walk into any gym and you will see men strapping leather belts around their waists and thick sleeves around their knees. They load hundreds of pounds of iron onto a bar, place it across their fragile spines, and attempt to move it. They are obsessed with the illusion of pushing heavy weight. But what happens when you strip away the belt? What happens when you remove the perfectly balanced barbell? Their joints are inflamed. Their lower backs are chronically compressed. Their deep stabilizing muscles are completely dormant. They possess artificial strength, but they are structurally broken. If you want to forge a body that possesses terrifying superhuman power, you must make a radical decision. You must quit lifting weights. You must abandon the commercial gym and master the violent mechanics of your own body weight. Today, we are dismantling the commercial fitness illusion. We are analyzing a brutally effective 5-movement system designed to forge superhuman strength without a single piece of iron. This system relies on extreme neurological irradiation. When you use a machine, it stabilizes the load, putting your nervous system to sleep. When you manipulate your body weight against the earth, your brain panics. It recruits every dormant, fast-twitch muscle fiber simultaneously to keep you from collapsing. This is how you build a physique capable of generating explosive power. The first movement eradicates the need for the barbell bench press. It is the dead stop planche push. The flaw of the standard push-up is the reliance on momentum. Men bounce off their chest, utilizing the stretch reflex like a rubber band. They recycle energy instead of producing raw power. To build superhuman shoulders, we kill the momentum. Get into a push-up position, but lean forward until your shoulders are several inches in front of your hands. Lower yourself agonizingly slowly until your chest rests entirely flat on the concrete. Release all tension. Lift your hands exactly 1 inch off the ground. You are at absolute zero kinetic energy. Now, plant your hands, brace your core, and press the floor away with maximum violent force. Starting from a dead stop at a severe mechanical disadvantage forces the pectorals to generate terrifying contractile power. The second movement replaces the heavy barbell row. It is the inverted bodyweight rack pull. A superhuman back is wide, dense, and thick. The lats are designed to pull the entire mass of the human body, not to tug lightly on a lubricated cable. Find a sturdy table, a park bench, or a low bar. Lie underneath it. Grip the edge with both hands. Your body must form a straight, rigid line from your heels to your head. Pull your chest violently up to the object. The secret to back density lies in the isometric peak contraction. When your chest touches the surface, freeze. Attempt to physically pull the object down on top of you. Crush your shoulder blades together with maximum voluntary force for 3 full seconds on every repetition. This sustained overload thickens the connective tissues, forcing the upper back to rebuild wider than a heavy barbell could ever achieve. The third movement targets the lower body, completely bypassing the spinal destruction of the heavy squat. It is the airborne Sissy squat. Gym bros load the leg press with 1,000 pounds, sitting comfortably, completely ignoring the stabilizers of the knee. We will build superhuman quadriceps using extreme leverage. Stand upright. Grab a door frame strictly for balance. Rise onto your toes. Lean your entire upper body straight backward while pushing your knees forward toward the ground. Your torso and thighs must form a straight line. Lower your body until your knees hover 2 inches above the concrete. You are utilizing the cruel physics of leverage to make your body weight feel like 500 pounds. The tension is trapped entirely within the quadriceps. Pause in this deep stretch for 3 seconds, then use the raw power of your legs to pull yourself back to vertical. The fourth movement isolates the triceps and elbow tendons, forging pushing power required for elite gymnastics. It is the unilateral Sphinx drive. The massive horseshoe shape of a superhuman tricep is not built with tiny cable pushdowns. It is built by forcing the muscle to bear your entire body weight. Get into a forearm plank position on the concrete floor. Spread your feet wide for stability. Place your left hand behind your back. You are supported entirely by your right forearm. Your core must remain completely rigid. Press your right palm into the concrete and extend your right arm, lifting your elbow completely off the floor until the arm is locked straight.
You are lifting your mass using the isolated power of a single tricep. Lower the elbow slowly back to the ground. This movement builds thick, heavy arms capable of generating explosive pushing force. The fifth movement integrates the entire physical structure into an unbreakable weapon. It is the isometric wall-facing handstand. Superhuman strength requires shoulders that can support the entire mass of the body upside down against gravity. The seated dumbbell press is a fragile imitation of this power. Walk your feet up a solid wall until you are in a completely vertical handstand, facing the wall. Your stomach should be inches away from the surface. Your toes point to the ceiling. Press the floor away violently. Shrug your shoulders up toward your ears, locking your skeletal structure into a column of pure tension. Your core must be braced. Hold this absolute inversion for as long as humanly possible. The blood will rush to your head. Your anterior deltoids will burn. Holding this position forces the shoulder girdle to become incredibly dense and functionally indestructible. 5 movements. The dead stop planche push, the inverted rack pull, the airborne Sissy squat, the Sphinx drive, and the wall-facing handstand. This system is the ultimate rejection of the commercial fitness industry. It demands no money and no gym membership. It demands an unbreakable will and a refusal to remain fragile. The heavy barbell is an illusion. True power is forged when you master the gravity of your own body. Most men will close this video and go back to the padded benches of their local gym. They will choose the illusion. But if you are ready to build real strength, your journey starts today. Go to the comments and tell me which of these 5 movements terrifies you the most. Subscribe to this channel. Quit the gym, master your body, and rebuild yourself into a weapon.